real grassroots insurgency. I've never seen anything like it. You don't have to call the Trump people to show up. They show up on their own. You don't have to call them to remind them to vote. They show up to vote. I've never seen this kind of grassroots power.
If somebody just thinks they're going to punch me, I can't believe these folks don't fight back, though. But I guess they're smart like Gandhi.
Well, look, I actually think, look, I'm against violence because any kind of violence will be blamed on Trump, no matter who started it.
No, I get it. If I fight back, I'll be blamed on it.
So, sadly, you have to turn the other cheek. You have to avoid violence.
I agree. Like Christ, not that Christ was a wimp, it was so manly to take it to show how bad they were.
Again.
So at a certain point, I guess you just absolutely show they did it by not fighting back. I've never done that in my life.
Violence is not the answer. It will not solve the problem, but the mainstream media will blame it on
us. Just never let somebody punch me and I'll get punched back. I don't know how to do it, but I hear you.
Well, either does Trump, I assure you.
Yeah, I love whenever they jump the stage trying to attack him. He doesn't run. He just pushes his Secret Service office ready to punch him.
Look, Donald Trump's taking his life in his hands. Every day goes out on the campaign.
I can tell he loves it, doesn't he?
He's not afraid. He's not living in fear. He's having the time of his life. And he's correct. This is not a political campaign. It's a movement. It's a movement to save America. And he's willing to risk his life for it. I just sent $1,000 to the Committee for American Sovereignty, one of the super PACs is supporting Trump that I do believe in, that unlike Great America PAC is not a ripoff.
Let's run by Benton the felon, right?
Yes, correct. Look, you've got Hillary Clinton sitting on $48 million in super PAC funds. And that money, it was 80. She can raise much more. It is unlimited in terms of what she can get. We have to have these same groups. We have no choice.
I'm just looking at that camera over there to the audience and just telling them, this is an epic time to be alive. I don't care what stinking color you are. We're all red-blooded. And I've always had this idea about, our color is red, and taking the color red back from the communists and saying, you don't run the color red. Humanity, that's our color, that's our blood. The communists admit they love red to show red terror, they're going to kill everybody. Well, I got news for the Reds. We're bringing red back, meaning you're the ones that are going to get run over if you try to enslave us. This is the Republic of the United States of America. We are not going to die easy and go down without a fight, Roger Stone.
Well, what I'm saying is, never mind the red, you're not going to win this election without green.
That's right.
And therefore, yesterday's announcement that Tom Barrack, who is an L.A.-based, very close friend of Donald Trump's, runs a very successful real estate opportunity fund. He has started a super PAC. He's got an immediate $37 million in solid pledges from Trump supporters. That is a pivotal moment. The Committee for American Sovereignty.
So is the momentum building? I feel it.
Yes, and there's going to be a number of worthy groups, real groups, not ripoff groups like Great America PAC, the Ed Rollins, Jesse Benton operation. Ed Rollins, longtime Republican operative, works for Teneo Strategies today. That means he works for the Clintons, and his PAC, Great America, is a front. It's a scam.
I want to talk. I got to get calls. All this is golden. We got to do more interviews. Obviously, you're going to let us. I know you have no sleep waiting for your flight here, but we can do some more interviews and stuff for Sunday, right?
Yes. Yes.
Good. So there's been more Roger Stone, more exclusive here. I want to go to some phone calls right now. We'll do 5 more minutes in the next hour, and then we can go get some lunch here, and then we can have who is it taking over in the 4th hour today? That's going to be Anthony Gucciardi doing a great job. But before we do that, please buy the products at InfoWarsStore.com. I've skipped like 3 breaks today, which nobody else in the industry does. That's like $1,000 a minute we're losing. I can't help it. But just buy the products at InfoWarsStore.com. We got 20% off Survival Shield, 20% off the Lung Cleanse. We've got all these different specials that are running right now. We will sell out of Lung Cleanse by Monday, so take advantage of this 20% off. We have the new revolutionary air purifier that is available at 25% off out of the gates. That's Alexa Pure Breeze that is way, way, way lower than any other competition. There's no reviews yet because it's brand new, but I've been using it here at the office for a few months. I'm about to get some of my home. They are simply amazing. They just came out, but I had one of the prototypes. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com for the nutraceuticals, or call toll-free 888-253-3139. And whatever you do, because it's so much fun, it's gone from 1 in 25 Trump supporters on average at the rallies to 1 in 10. Now we're going for 1 in 5, where Hillary for Prison shirts are just everywhere, lining the front row. It's making huge news. It's amazing. InfoWarsStore.com with a 4.9 star review out of a possible 5. That's a 99% star. So please take advantage of that today. And the small profit we make funds this operation. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or toll free 888-253-3139. Let's go ahead and talk to Chris in Georgia. Then we'll go to Erica in Oregon and others. Go ahead.
Hello, Alex and Roger Stone.
Go ahead. Thank you.
All right, I have 3 questions, but I'm going to ask my first one now. If you have time, I'll ask the other one. I don't think Trump will be president because I believe the elite will kill him. Do you agree? I mean, I support him, but do you see him as president given all the dangers he's been through? I mean, all the tweets and death threats and the little protection it seems he has.
I mean, look, there's no doubt he's one of the bravest men ever alive in American politics. You know, he's not George Washington yet, but he's trying. So, yes, they want to kill him. They're openly. Glenn Beck's been suspended off Sirius XM. He's being, because he does these little premeditated, somebody needs to kill Trump things. I'm not attacking Beck, but it's getting crazy. The New York Times says kill him. They're allowing this. Facebook allows hundreds of pages calling for his death for months. Roger Stone, this guy's got a good point. Chris has got a good point.
Yeah, no, I think it's a very legitimate concern. Look, I have been banned on CNN because my views are politically incorrect. But a fellow named Wilson, a Republican consultant from Florida, he tweets out, somebody needs to put a bullet in Donald Trump. He still appears regularly on CNN. So once again, you see the double standard.
Yeah, somebody needs to put handcuffs on his ass.
Yeah, well, at least he had to get a visit from the Secret Service.
He doesn't have a right to say, as a media person, go kill somebody. Listen, if I got up on air and told my listeners, they're great people, but a small percentage are crazy. If I said go kill somebody, they try. And Glenn Beck knows that. It's not like he's an average guy saying somebody should put a bullet in him. He knows damn well he's got enough lunatics listening, they'll go out and try it. I'm sorry, Roger.
Look, I don't disagree. So let's come back to your question because it's crucial. Who the vice president is the central question. I think Trump's greatest insurance policy against assassination is picking a vice president whose views are almost identical to
More
his.
hardcore. Don't have a George Herbert Walker.
No, because then that's an open invitation. Whether it's Lyndon Johnson, whether it's George Bush, that's an open invitation for a
Roger Stone is on fire despite the fact he was stuck in an airport with summer storms all night with no sleep. He's here fighting for the Republic. 4th hour straight ahead. Infowars.com/show for free feeds. Chris, thanks for the call. Other callers, stay with us.